Hi, this is Aisha Sarwari, Head of Comms and Sustainability at Jazz. Thank you for being here and welcome to another session of Conversations at Jazz. I'm here with Kamila today. Very happy to be here with her today. She is our CLO, Chief Legal Officer. Thank you for being here, Kamila.
You're most welcome. My pleasure.
So Kamila, what were your early days like?
I started interning before I had completed my law degree. So it was something relatively new. I never knew what I was really getting into. But it was interesting because I just feel that the colleagues around me were very accepting, they're very helpful.
Why law? Because you had the creativity to be a designer, jewelry artist, all of those things, a journalist, but why law?
It was very interesting. One day my father shows up at my place and he goes like, apni BA ki degree pakro aur mere sath gaadi mein chalo. And he saw that I was sort of getting very, very depressed with my life somehow, as he knew that I wanted to do more. So he said, chalo gaadi mein baitho. And I said, hum kahan ja rahe hain? He said, hum log SM Law College जा रहे हैं.
Why does the law attract you? Does the justice of the law attract you in equalizing society?
I wish, but I completely changed my professions in terms of the legal career itself. I went into a different stream altogether. So it wasn't like the typical human rights type of a scenario. I left the mainstream profession and became an in-house counsel. So I became a corporate lawyer.
What are some of those key career successes that you had that got people to pretty much shut up?
It's quite interesting because that happened after a long time. It took quite a while. I used to be the youngest person in the leadership team, and I still remember it was very, very hard for people to actually listen till I actually took on something that even a guy wouldn't take on. The other thing was that the person who was my boss at that time, I still hold him in high respect. He's somebody who believed in me from day one.
Kamila, tell me, why did you choose Jazz and what excited you about sort of pivoting this transformation into a digital era?
For me, what was interesting about Jazz was that it was a different industry. And I realized that it is going to be a good organization to work with. And I keep on telling people that you don't know what Jazz is till you actually enter that organization. And digital for me, initially, though, being a lawyer, traditional kaghaz leke, kitabe leke padna and trying to digitize everything was quite overwhelming. But now we're getting the hang of it. And now, like, me and my team are on board as to how do we digitize this area as well.
What are some of the maybe 2-3 advice that you can give people in Jazz, outside Jazz, in a transforming industry where they're different, but they need to prove themselves?
I think people need to know how to leverage their strengths better and build on them, and to be brave enough to accept and take that step that I need a change. So they have to speak up, they have to talk to someone, they should be open about it, but they also need to realize that they need to get out of their comfort zones.
In conclusion, you're basically saying, step out of your comfort zone,
Yeah.
give yourself pain,
Yes.
enjoy the pain,
Yes.
and that's how you be a leader, right?
And when you talk about that pain going forward, and you tell it with excitement, you share it with excitement, and it sort of creates a lesson and others get inspired by it.
Yeah. Well, Kamila, I'm certainly inspired. I think you're one of my heroes at Jazz. I'm very happy that you're here, and it's an honor to have spoken to you.
Thank you,
so
Aisha,
much
for having me here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
दुनिया को बता दो